Without your love, without you I drown. Somebody save me, I'm going down. And I don't even know how I survive.
Hello everyone, Art Larry,
I wanna make it to the show.
Some situations cannot be avoided. They're completely out of your control. So what do? For instance, your buyer passes away 2 weeks before possession. What's a simple answer to what's going to happen next? Well, unfortunately, there is no simple answer. Because of the time frame, let's say it's only a couple of weeks, there's not a lot or enough time for the buyer and the buyer's estate, for instance, to actually, or the buyer's executors, to fulfill the contract. Would the buyer be in breach of the contract? Yes, because the contract is in fact binding on his heirs and executives. So what happens? Well, normally what happens is everything's turned over to the buyer's lawyer. The buyer's lawyer contacts the seller's lawyer. They negotiate a reasonable circumstance, and normally the deal does not go together, and the buyer gives up deposits. That's what I found. But if it's a case where there's a number of other transactions that are pending or that revolve around a chain of events having to happen, you might have a bit of a more difficult situation. Again, it all goes back to what's the buyer worth? Does the buyer's estate have enough money to close? All those issues. Now, can the buyer's estate simply say, well, we're out, and just lose their deposits? Yes, that could happen. But is the estate in a position where they might have to look at what the damages are going to be, or pay damages to the seller? Yes, that could happen too. So unfortunately, when it takes place, there's no simple answer. Direction would be get the lawyers involved immediately. So buyer passes away, call the lawyers immediately. Once again, make our team your team.
Without your love.